everybody. Mike with Enviroscape L.A. and this is the joy of my life. I'm so excited. We just did, this is a front yard in Redondo Beach, California, and I'm all about people empowering them to grow their own food. And so as a professional landscape contractor, I have the honor of talking to people about foodscaping. That means putting food in your front yard, and so that means putting fruit trees, and it doesn't have to be all like a ranch in your front yard. It doesn't have to be a farm, but I like to do elements of farm and landscaping called foodscaping. So I want to talk today about a special type of irrigation that we're developing. We're using a lot of rainbird lately, improvising rainbird and foodscaping. A lot of people like to do drip irrigation because if you live in Southern California, we have no water. Pretty much most of it is imported into Southern California to the tune of about 1.5 billion gallons a day of water are imported. So we have no water to waste. So how can you make the best use of water in the landscape in a vegetable garden? We just put these vegetable boxes together, and so if you're gonna do a vegetable garden, I'd highly recommend doing drip irrigation. However, what if you have seeds and you're going to cast your seeds over everywhere? Well, drip irrigation just isn't really effective for that, or not the most effective thing. You really need overhead sprays. So what we did was we installed these little, what we call micro sprays. And here, the interesting thing about a micro spray, it actually has a control there. You can actually turn it off or turn it on and to make it really go out. No, but we need to tune that guy down. Okay, so this is great if you put your seed out, put the water on. This is going to get overhead spray. Now what's interesting is that we didn't just stop there with the micro sprays. We actually added a special gate valve here so that when I just go like that, it turns off the micro sprays. Now as the plants get bigger, you can imagine chard, broccoli, what have you, as it gets bigger, the micro spray, it's probably the leaves are probably going to over spray into the micro sprays. Micro sprays aren't going to water very much. So that's the beauty of this drip irrigation. It's called the Rainbird Copper Shield Technology drip irrigation. Check that out. See how that's just dripping there? Drip, drip, drip. And so through the power of percolation, it percolates through the soil. It actually spreads out. So at the top of the soil, it's like this, and then it starts to veer out. It's a beautiful system. So why waste water? If you kept the micro sprays here or overhead spray, it would just be wasting water at some point. So use the overhead sprays at first, and then as soon as your plants are established, shut the system off, the micro sprays, and then just go with drip irrigation. It's a beautiful system. So since nothing's been planted yet, these were just built yesterday, I'm going to go ahead and leave this on for the homeowner and wait for them to just sow their seeds and save water. So for more information, you can look us up on website www.enviroscapela.com or YouTube channel Enviroscape L.A. If you're watching this, most likely you're on my channel. For more information, go on the website, and when you think sustainability, think Enviroscape L.A.